Hello people, today I'm going to be making a video about madness, and let me tell you, if you know me personally, you'll probably think me to be mad, but let me tell you, today you're going to learn the true meaning of insanity. Right, let's start in the 16th century, where it was common for some loonies to be victims of witch hunts. Steve, what is this script you wrote me? What? Witch hunts? What do you mean? They actually happened? To loonies? You're joking? Well, I suppose you really do learn something every day. But, witch hunts aside, they treated madness in the 16th century by... well... not really doing anything. The best they did was to restrain the people who actually needed it, and to the people who didn't, they put them in poorhouses and workhouses. They were actually sent to jail for being insane, which makes hardly much sense these days. This is where these newfangled madhouses start coming into the world with, you know, they were specially designed outside to look like a prison, and to look like a prison on the inside as well. And they had very large cells, I mean rooms to hold all of the inmates, I mean patients, to hold all of the patients, obviously. Why would you call them inmates? I mean, they're only mad people. Madhouses were actually very helpful, mainly because there was a massive intake of mad people, because for some reason they were getting more and more and more every year into the poorhouses and the jails. So yeah, the madhouses, as they were specially designed to hold all of these inmates, I mean patients, to hold all of the patients, scholar! Hold all the patients. Yeah, they were specially designed to hold all the patients, so with the more madhouses, the easier it was to contain all of the inmates. Damn it, I mean patients! With more and more madhouses popping up around the world, doctors decided to investigate whether medicine could have a few madness-curing properties. Needless to say that the first person to prove that medicine did have a few madness-curing properties would become rich and famous. Ooh yeah, rich and famous. Exactly what all doctors want. Oh, I almost forgot to mention about one very famous mad person. You probably wouldn't have heard of him. His name is King George III. yeah, he's not really very famous for being mad. But either way, the way his doctors tried to treat him... yes, they actually tried to treat him. It's amazing. Anyway, the way his doctors tried to treat him was to put him on 2 spoonfuls of arsenic a day, and when they found out, unsurprisingly, that that didn't work, they decided to poke him. Imagine that my hand is King George III. They decided to poke him and yell at him things like, "Get better!" and "Stop being mad!" and, you know, just, you know, general things that wouldn't work. Now we move on to the 19th century. Here we see a massive population growth that coined the massive change in the amount of madhouses and the size of them. This term in history was referred to as the asylum era. Also, for some reason, laws were passed in the 19th century that allowed policemen to beat the living deal with mad people on the streets. Pro tip, beating the mad people senseless with the new baseball bat is a good way of dealing with them. Even during this asylum era, hardly anything actually happened in the mental asylums. Well, yeah, the doctors there, or the administrators, as some people would call them, would just sit behind closed doors, do nothing. They would probably read a magazine or something, you know, with their feet up, just and they wouldn't do anything with the mad people. Not one little thing to try and help them get better, apart from shouting at them. They did that a lot. Also, in the United States, some slave owners said that, well, any black slaves that tried to escape had a mental illness called drapetomania. What a load of crap that was. Pro tip, if anyone tries to escape your harsh beatings with the new baseball bat, say they have a mental illness. And finally we get on to the far, far, far more civilised present day, where we still keep the mental asylums, but everyone gets their own private cell. It was eventually proved that medicine can have effects on mad people, so these days patients are given medicine to treat their insanity. They are cared for and loved and fed and acted with by the staff in the mental asylums, just to hope that one day they will get better from their illness. And if all else fails, at least they will have a comfy bed to sleep for the rest of their life, so that they're not a danger to themselves and the rest of the world. Thank you for watching this video on madness. Baggy trousers, baggy trousers, wrong madness. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, please subscribe, and please favourite and share and all that stuff, or else I'm gonna hit you with the new baseball bat. Baseball bat will live on! Yeah!